live vlog for the 3rd of January 2022. I think it's my day, but right now it's the 4th. It's 5 in the morning on Tuesday the 4th. I think I'm going to go. I don't know. I might go to the store if it's open at 5. If they open at 6, maybe I'll go to sleep. But I was working and I got like a tired pang, so I decided just stop working. And it's always 5 in the morning anyway. A good time to go to sleep. So lie down. If I have insomnia, of course I'll get up and work again. But it's nice to lie down and to have a nap. I should do inhaler asthma, but I'm happy with my lungs doing well. For how much weed I've been smoking, I have some weed here. Maybe I shouldn't quit, but we'll see. Or I should not buy more when I run out, but we'll see what happens. Got another few days worth. Today, I can't remember what time I got. I think I got up kind of late, like 12:30, because maybe I was working really late. But I got up when I got up, and I just started working, and I'm working on the wall of the Capitaline Hill of Rome, and I'm not done, not even today. I decided to go ahead and Google Earth the two big stair steps on the northern side of it. I Google Earth the Spanish steps on the northeastern part of Rome, even though they didn't make those until the Middle Ages, but they're like really cool, and I wanted to throw them in with my ancient Rome, with the excuse that you don't know if they weren't there. Maybe they built the Spanish steps trying to rebuild something from before. So that was my philosophy, because with these ones too, because I want to have a lot of stuff from modern day into my ancient map, so that when you're walking around Rome, you can like walk on something modern that also exists on the map, so you can see how big it is. You know how big it is compared to the other things in the ancient Rome. Like you're walking the big staircase, and you know how big it is next to another big staircase because you looked at it on the map. So you're standing on it, and it helps you imagine being in the other building that doesn't exist anymore. So I want to have a lot of stuff in modern day bleed through as much as possible, like the different mosaic designs and plazas and statues. I want to have all the statues in their location and show where they were, but stairs and stuff. So, because I'm taking a lot of liberties. I mean, the map that I'm tracing, the big map, the person I think took a lot of liberties. I think they put a Circus Maximus in there that never even existed, and I think they made the map in like the 1500s when they discovered it. Or maybe it was the 1700s, but I need to research that more. But he put the entrance, the gate to the Capitaline Hill on the south side, which there never was one. If you look at it on the picture, it's clearly always been a really steep section where there's a wall, always been a wall there and never stairs. So, but I want to stay true to the map, honor the guy who did the map. So I'm going to keep it like that. But for the earlier part, Capitaline Hill, I'm going to, make it different. So, but I'll still take some liberties. So the gate that existed was on the southwestern side, just to the west of the Tarpeian Rock. And so I'm going to put a gate there. I need to fix it because I didn't build it yet. But I can see how there's stairs that go up there. I saw that from, I typed Capitaline Hill or something. I saw an Italian page of Wikipedia and the image of it. But then I can see with my eyes there was another gate coming up on the south side, and there was even a wall that's still there. So I'll make a fancy wall tunnel there, kind of like at Mycenae, going up to the Lion Gate, where you're surrounded on both sides. Cool security thing. There are probably other castles that are like that. I searched around some, I couldn't find any, but I remember the Mycenaean. But and then I decided to put a gate on the north side where the big stairs come up from the north. So, and then even I think I'm going to put a gate on the stairs, the wide stairs that go up to the Temple of Moneta, So yeah, and I also learned a lot of things about the Capitoline Hill. That's how I spent a lot of my time actually researching that, reading up on it. There are these stairs there called like the Stairs of Germanium or whatever, and that's another place where they did executions, like if they like political crimes that are capital punishment, they would strangle the people on the top of the stairs and then push them down the stairs, and then just people would defile the body, and then they'd let the body rot there for a while, and then just throw it in the Tiber. And they did that with like Vitellius, the emperor, and some other people, and yeah, and then I found out on the big stairs that I traced. When I saw them, I was like, I have to trace this. But like, it was built in the 1500s, and the 1500s people were like poor people, homeless people were sleeping on the stairs, because I guess it was like the best, nice open air, like flat place to lay down, and there's plenty of room and area. So the rich guys who lived on the top didn't like that. So they rolled giant boulders down it until it killed enough of them, injured enough of them that they didn't want to sleep there anymore. It's kind of like cruel and stupid. Like you're being a dick and you're messing up the stairs with these boulders. But anyway, and they look kind of ratty. Yeah, and they don't look like the kind of stairs you would want to roll boulders down. They're like actual small, fine stairs. The other stairs going kind of to the middle of the, right to the forum, they're really long. Yeah, they're really long, but I guess they're long like that because they're shallow so that horses and donkeys can go up and down it. So it's like a donkey road. So, yeah, I mean, today was a lot of my time was spent just fixing things. I wrote it. I built a bunch of things on the wall around the whole Capitaline Hill, but then I had to reroute it a bunch of times because I looked at it and I didn't like where it was, and I had to. So I have to. Yeah, so I'm not done. I still have to do it again tomorrow. But I had an interesting idea today. Like, people are interested in different subjects of history, like, music, architecture, art, whatever, warfare, different, the history of society, people, families, culture, science, geology, geography. But there's also like the study of like an area, like not a country, but like a tiny little area. And out of an area as tiny as the Capitoline Hill, which is like a city block or something, or smaller, you have so much history that goes back so far, from like back when they found a human head on it to when the archaeologists found records of a fortified wall built on it in like 1000 BC. So the two places of execution, to when they banned houses from being on the top, when they built 2 different temples up there, 3 different temples, when they built 2 different sets of stairs up there, how old and where all these ancient statues come from. There's lots of museums up there. That's where like the best museums are up there. And on Google Earth, you can even go inside and look around. And I saw this statue of, I think it was Constantius, this giant statue. The statue of Nero wasn't the only giant statue they had in Rome. It was the biggest, but it wasn't the only. And Nero was like 33 meters high, but I think the Colossus of Constantine was like 10 meters high. And then I saw another one almost as big as that, made out of bronze. Constantine is marble, but this other one inside, I want to know what that is. I didn't know what it was. But I want to know where they were and build them. I never got around to building that. I need to remember. But yeah, and I was looking at other stuff interesting, like statues. They like the woman statues and the togas with one breast exposed. Oh, and then I found out about these 6 statues that are like talking statues. Didn't know about that. Where people, since the Middle Ages in Rome, 1500s, people would glue like petitions to the government on the statues, and they pretend like the statues were speaking for the people, and people still do that. They show pictures, but 5 of the 6 statues were from ancient Rome that they moved. One of them, this giant one, of the god Oceanus, who was actually built like a bodybuilder. He's huge. And it was built in the 100s AD, and he's got the muscles of like a steroid guy. Like, you need steroids to get that big. So it was just like interesting because they had the same beauty standards back then. But as the people today who want like to think huge bodybuilders. I mean, his pecs were as big as Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then there was another statue, like another one of a woman, a giant one of a woman's bust, who I guess they think maybe Empress Faustina. But these are statues from ancient Rome, and one of them they dug out of the ground, and so that's cool to identify those and show where they were. One of the baths of Nero are in a plaza, and you can see it. It's pretty cool. One of the tubs, or two of the tubs. I had the idea to set up a formula, like identify all the statues, because you just look in all of the museums there, but find all the statues that you can, number them, and then guess how many there were, or look how many there were on the map. And then you can do a calculation of what percentage of them are missing, and then you can guess how many of them are missing because they're buried, and how many because they're destroyed, so that'll be fun. But because there are a few statues, like nice stuff that's still buried, but anyway, well, that's enough talking. So yeah, I'm just I was listening to, I found this really cool YouTube channel called What If List. You should check it out. Historian explaining historical stuff, and is really smart, really good. I'll listen to all those. I was also listening to Pliny earlier today, and I was reading stuff also about, the wall and stuff, but, and different things about Rome, bouncing around Wikipedia, but, also listening to, I guess that, just those. Yeah, pretty cool. Alrighty, so who cares where I'm at tomorrow? Hopefully I'll be done with the Capitaline Hill tomorrow, and can get going on the Servian Wall again. So I can finish that, and then do the Vespasian Wall, which I'm really excited about because it's like nobody's done it. So, alrighty, talk to you tomorrow.